Oh no, sorry. We need to review them. So it's time for the review part of the stream. And let's start with England. Raheem Sterling is an exceptional player, nevertheless. And he can be developed as a secondary striker. He can be developed as a winger, not as a midfielder, because even though he can play on that position, he doesn't have that good defensive stats. But he can come from the bench and use the exploit to run when everyone is dead with stamina and he is fully rested, and then score from the flanks. The player skill card that he has are chop turn, cut behind a turn, soul control, chip shot control, acrobatic finishing, first time shot, through passing, lofted pass, and gamemanship. But what I would do with him, I would develop him as a center forward like Romario. I would increase his ball control, dribbling, and tight possession 82, 83. And low pass 75. The rest would be on kicking power and finishing and curl. So he can be a finisher with all of it. And yeah, I agree with you. The England pack is excellent. Harry Kane, deep lying forward. And this Harry Kane can be developed very nicely. You can increase his ball control, dribbling, type possession on 75. Already good low pass and lofted pass. 75, 2 points to allocate, and you are good to go. The rest on it is going to be on speed, acceleration, and kicking power, and jumping and heading. So you can have a deep line forward who is capable to be as a target man as well, because, well, let's face it, he has height for the target man. So you can use it to allocate there. And he has long range curler, so it's good to have kicking power and great finishing, dipping shot, acrobatic finishing, first time shot, penalty specialist, area superiority, so that comes heading and then jumping range that you need to increase on him, cut and turn. That for him to that do perfectly, you need to have above 70 dribbling and tight possession. With this position, he's not that great. Also, unwavering form on him and standard on the Raheem. Declan Rice, destroyer. You don't need to increase his low pass and lofted pass because that is not his game. Dribbling could be 72. Low pass can be 80. Kicking power, you can increase it, but that doesn't count. What I would do with him is defensive awareness, tackling, aggression, speed, and acceleration, and then you will have the beast destroyer in the midfield. And he has captaincy as well, man marking, lofted pass, and weighted pass. So with 80 passing, that is going to come handy. Phillips, anchorman, also 72 dribbling, and that's it. Pass also 80. The rest on defensive awareness, tackling, aggression, defensive engagement, and speed and acceleration as well. And low lofted pass, one touch pass, and weighted pass with 80 and probably 82 if you manage is going to be also excellent. He has captaincy, he has fighting spirit, interceptions, man marking, everything that you need from your defensive midfielder. Him and Declan, and you are not going to have any troubles with the defense part of the game. Foden, I already have enough Fodens, but this one can be even better than I already have. Speed you can increase, acceleration, finishing and kicking power to 80, so you can have that curl finish with him from the sides, and the rest dribbling and passing, and you are good to go. Because, well, he has double touch, cut turn, one touch pass, through passing, weighted pass, and low lofted pass. And I would develop him as advanced midfielder and as a flanker. He's not that great also in defense, but as an advanced midfielder and secondary striker, he can come handy as well. And standard form, Jude Bellingham, box to box. Increase a little bit of his defensive awareness to probably 75 and defensive engagement to 75 as well. Rest on speed and acceleration, kicking power, passing and dribbling, and you will have almost Vieira type of player in the midfield, and you will not regret it. Especially because rising shot, first time shot, one touch pass, outside curler, fighting spirits, interception, soul control, flip flap, double touch. Imagine the possibilities. Pickford, good starting point for reflexes. So you can go 87 to 89 with the reflexes. The rest you need to allocate on goalkeeping awareness and catching and goalkeeping reach and pairing. Whatever left, go like that, and you will have a decent offensive goalkeeper. Not my first time. No, it would be my first choice because of the height, but nevertheless he can do the job. Stones, build up. Everything that you have, go on defensive awareness, tackling, aggression, defensive engagement, speed and acceleration, jumping and balance, and you will have the beast of defender that actually can do things with. I don't know why he has weighted pass and lofted pass, but that can come handy. I'm sad that he doesn't have man marking, but nevertheless he is going to be decent. Maguire, build up. Defensive engagement, tackling, defensive aggression and engagement is a must. Physical contact is already good. Rest on speed and acceleration and balance and stamina. And you will have actually Maguire that can perform in defense, not like in real life. But today he was good, actually. Arnold, cross specialist. I have two Arnolds. This will be a third one. And I would increase his ball control, dribbling, and tight possession to 80, everything. Low pass and lofted pass. Rest on defensive engagement, aggression, and everything. Speed and acceleration. And that's it. And you will have the beast who can play everything in the midfield and everything in the defense. Whole player Mason Mount. Exceptional advanced midfielder. Ball control, dribbling, and tight possession needs to be incredible. Exactly. Ball control, dribbling, and tight possession needs to be engaged on him to be almost 88. Low pass and lofted pass, speed and acceleration, and depends. Long range curler. You can then increase finishing and curl if you want to do that, or you can develop his passing. Depends on what you want from him. Are you going to play him as advanced midfielder, whole player, or secondary striker? But nevertheless, whenever you do, dribbling is a must that you need to develop. Low pass and lofted pass needs to be around 85. And the rest is up to you. What is your play style? So